Hi, I want to give you a short introduction on what EFT is and how to do it so that you can follow my other videos easily. So, EFT simply means Emotional Freedom Technique, and how it's done is that you start with a setup statement. For example, you have a problem, and supposedly you're feeling stressed. So, you've got to ask yourself, how stressed am I feeling right now? How do I feel? Close your eyes and really connect to yourself and see what the symptoms are for feeling stressed. Is your head hurting? Is your back hurting? Is your neck hurting? Um, different people feel it different ways. So you guess for yourself what is it that you are feeling, determine that, and then ask yourself how much of that negative emotion are you feeling? Is it 1? Is it 10 on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not feeling troubled at all, and 10 being feeling really, really troubled by it. So, for example, if I choose stress and say, I'm feeling really stressed, I have so much work to do and I haven't been able to finish it. So I close my eyes and I think, how stressed am I feeling? And I usually feel my stress around my shoulders and my neck, and then I'll ask myself from 1 to 10, how much am I feeling it? Suppose I feel 8. So you've got to give it a rating, 1 to 10. How much of the negative emotion are you feeling? And then we will make a setup statement that I was talking about. And it goes something like, even though I am feeling whatever negative emotion that you're feeling, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So we say that 3 times while tapping on this karate chop point, the side of the hand. Tap with your fingertips and say, even though I'm feeling this negative emotion, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And you should not be saying this negative emotion. You've got to say whatever you are feeling. So if you're feeling stressed, you'll say, even though I'm feeling stressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Or if you're feeling unhappy, feeling sad, you'll say, even though I'm feeling really sad right now, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. You got to say that 3 times. And then we tap with our fingertips. Now, there are many different ways of tapping, and there are many different sets of points. I like to do the whole thing the long way, the longest way, just for instructional purposes in the beginning, but later on we can make it really short. But for now, I'll show you all the points. So you can tap with just one hand, or you can tap with both. I like to do it with both my hands, and you've got to use your fingertips. So the first point is the eyebrow point, which is at the beginning of the eyebrows, right here. Not above, not below, not here, right where the eyebrow begins. So you tap over here while focusing on the negative emotion that you're feeling. So if I'm feeling stressed, I'll be focusing on the pain in my shoulders and thinking about how stressed I am while tapping here about 5 to 7 times or more approximately, and say what you're feeling. So I'll say, this stress, this pain in my neck. The next one is over here at the side of the eyes, at the on the bone, where the socket begins, right there. Not here, not here, but on the bone, and make sure you don't hurt your eyes. So over there, just tap lightly with your fingertips and say, this negative emotion, whatever it is that you're feeling. And then the next one is under the eye, again on the bone, on the socket, this negative emotion. Then under your nose, this negative emotion. And then on your chin, this negative emotion. Now the other one is, this is the collarbone point. So if you come to your collarbone at the point where you can dig in, you can feel this the U. It's on both the sides of it. But an easy way to do it is just use your entire palm and tap here and say this negative emotion. The next one is under your arm, and for women it is the place where the bra strap is, and you just tap over there and keep feeling the emotions, focusing on the emotions that you're feeling, and say this negative emotion. And the next one is the wrist, the inside of the wrist here. Tap here and say this negative emotion. Now, these are the finger ones, which are very important because even if you don't do this with your regular round, sometimes when you're with other people and you cannot tap in front of them, you can tap on your fingers, and that is good enough. So we'll talk about that later, but right now, see this place the outside of the thumb at the side of the nail and on the side over here. So we tap here while saying this negative emotion, and the first finger at the side of the nail, this negative emotion, middle finger, this negative emotion. Then we miss the ring finger and we go to the little finger, this negative emotion. Then we go back to the karate chop and this negative emotion. After that, we go to this place, this groove between the ring finger and the little finger. So with your fingertips, keep tapping and with your eyes open. You don't have to say anything at this time. Then you close your eyes and then you open your eyes, and then eyes hard right down without shaking your head, and then eyes hard left down without shaking your head. Then eyes will go clockwise in a big circle, and then eyes go anti-clockwise in a big circle. And then we'll hum a song for just 2 to 3 seconds. And then count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hum again. Then the top, again, not with your hands, but do it with the fingertips right at the top of the head. And say this stress or this sadness, this negative emotion, whatever you're feeling. Then we go right back to the same points. Eyebrow points, side of the eyes, under the eyes, under the nose, in the crease of the chin, collarbone, under the arm, on the wrist, fingertips. This time we don't do the back of the hand, and we just go straight away to the top of the head, and we tap while saying whatever it is that is bothering you. Then you take a deep breath, maybe 1 or 2 more. And then take a sip of water. Keep a glass of water always ready with you. This completes 1 round of tapping. And then after doing 1 round of tapping, ask yourself again, focus within again. How much of the negative emotion are you still feeling? So if I'm feeling stressed, I'll ask myself, how stressed am I feeling now from 1 to 10? And how much is my back hurting? How much is my shoulder hurting? I really find it very easy to focus within when I close my eyes. So I'd suggest the same to you. Try it. You might like it too. Close your eyes and focus within and see how you're feeling, where you're feeling, what you're feeling, and how much you're feeling. Most likely, the number would have gone down quite a bit. But you need to keep repeating this and keep reevaluating it till you come to 1 or 0 of the negative feeling. And after that, we do a positive round. For example, if it is stress, I will say, and at this time, you don't need a setup statement for the positive round. I'll just go ahead and say, I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling really relaxed. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling really nice. I think I can complete my work easily. I think it's easy to do it. And even if I don't, it's all right. I can finish it later. It's okay. I'm doing really good. All is well. And take a deep breath. Do the positive round as many times as you feel like doing till you really start feeling good. And this will really, really help you. So try it out. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. If you want to know what these points are, these are actually the meridian points. Some of the meridian points that I used an acupressure and acupuncture. And what happens is when you're focusing on your negative feeling and you're tapping on these points, you release the negative energy. Where you release the negative energy that is connected to it, and you feel a lot better. Try it for yourself. It looks really silly. If you haven't ever tried EFT, you're going to find this very silly looking, but try it. Try it with my videos, and you're going to feel a lot better. And if you don't feel better, contact me, and we'll do a session together, and you will see how powerful this is. So until next time, have a good time.